Formula One is back in Montreal. Let's hope it's not going to be Groundhog Day. The local rodents have disrupted more than one race day here in the past. The Canadian Grand Prix is ready to kick off, and the only drama on the tracks we want to see is the best drivers in the world battling it out for a place on that podium. Gilles Villeneuve is a quick, free-flowing circuit in parts, with a stop-start aspect thrown in for good measure around the chicanes and hairpin bends. Medium-speed downforce will play a large part in avoiding the wall of champions and ensuring success at this iconic track. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. Okay then, let's get to it. Thank you for joining us here today. Once practice is over, qualifying will be underway, and then the fight for pole begins. While many eyes may be drifting ahead to the big race, the teams and their drivers will be fully focused on the task at hand here today. Those who make the most of the free practice sessions will head into qualifying knowing that they've given it their all and done everything in their power to cement themselves a good, strong position on the asphalt tomorrow. So here we are, ready to resume. It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
But don't forget, there's always excitement in Montreal, and the odds are that this will be another Grand Prix to remember. A somewhat overcast day for the drivers, who've now taken position on the grid. Taking a look at the Aston Martin. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. There's the second Aston Martin. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. Everything's been building to this. This is it. We're moments away now at the Canadian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. It's a race position gained for Mercedes. Ferrari advance the race position. Looks like there's been a lock-up. Let's have a look. Now just focus on the Haas. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes and they've locked up. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly. Like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Here's the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. Oh, and there's the lockup. That's the last thing they'll have wanted. Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Gearbox is getting worse. Drop back a bit. To back off
Haas with an overtake.
Box, box. Box, box.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. We can take a look now. So this was the Aston Martin. A bold move indeed. And with that, they've gained a position. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it. Crash. Let's take a closer look. Now just take a look at the McLaren. And there we see the crash. Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position. And there's an overtake from Williams. And a new position just gained by Williams.
retire the car.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. Let's take a look at the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
No saving required. Do everything you can, mate. This will be our last lap.
That's a spin!
Do what you can to keep the tyres cool. Good job.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Nice checkered flag.
It was a pretty good performance today from Aston Martin's driver. Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
Yep, plenty for them to think about and strategize, and certainly a good enough result for now.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.